Welcome, ladies and gents, to my new Let's Play. Brought to you by Sony Computer Entertainment Presents. Welcome to another new one by Night Dog, who used to be really good at the time. Welcome to Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. Yes, ladies and gents, we are going to start off with a new one. Now, before I begin the game, I do want to apologize because I was supposed to, continue with Let's Play Tales of Rise, but considering that there's a lot of screw-ups and stuff going on, so I decided to start a new Let's Play. So this is going to be Jak and Daxter. And, let's see. I still had this one. Oh, I can just start a new game over on this one. Yes, let's do that.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy, oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Here we go.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
No, you're not. Great, you guys turn to a furball, and now look what happens.
What What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
And there they go. So yes, we're into doing some training here first. So, this is basically a warp gate. The warp gate basically allows you to teleport yourself to basically anywhere as any of the Sage's areas, so you can do whatever. There's about, I think, 4 in total, so there you go.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Alright. So, these boxes will carry ego, or orbs, depending on what it is. There are some yellow boxes, which you should probably avoid, if possible. Apparently they don't tell you, like, till later what the green egos do, but I'll just tell you. They basically restore your health. You can only collect up to 50 of them. I don't know why they don't give you 100, but yeah, you collect 50, and you get a new heart piece. If you run out, you're basically dead and you have to start over. So,
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
yeah. And there is a power cell monolith they can go to, but you have to give them at least, per 2 of them, it's about 150, so you're pretty much like looking around like 300 a piece. Let me see, wait, 150, so that's, yeah, about 200 to 300, so there you go. Yeah, because let's see, because if you time 150 and 150, that's about 200. Yeah, 200 each. So that right there is a power cell. You guys can pretty much guess what it does. If you use that, there is one that you have to, if you collect 100 of these power cells, you essentially,
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
yeah. So let's see, so if you collect 100 of these, it opens up like the final gate, and I don't even know what it does, but obtaining 100 is pretty much a big feat in and of itself. And knowing me, I'm not going to get every single one of them, unfortunately. Oh yes. And you can continue. Yeah, so there will be some save points. This...
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
So yeah, you collect 7 of these and voila, you get a power cell. Right. There we go.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
Oh yeah. And blue, each ego does something completely different. Red ego allows you to fire egos at your enemies. Blue ego makes you like run a little bit faster. Hey.
Notice how each blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power. That's blue eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Let's see, where am I supposed to go next? Jesus Christ, I did this for a long time now, and now I can't even remember where to go. Hold on, I might actually probably have to do a little speed zip through this. Oh, never mind, I found it.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
Indeed. So yeah, we will come across some of these in the later parts of the game.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Indeed.
Good work! The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or 1 big green one to increase your health.
Alright.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Yeah. Apparently the whole train thing montage, they like, I don't know what it is, but like they always say stuff a little bit too late. Unfortunately. Like for Green Ego, it's like they don't say like, oh, you know, what Green Ego is till later. And here we go.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Alright, so, now that we're on our way, we can do whatever. Ooh, lively, beautiful princess!
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Yeah. Alright. So, let's see. This is Sandor Village. Few things to note. So you see that boat there? We can't really quite use it just yet, but we can eventually. With the boat, we can go to Misty Island, which is what you saw in the beginning of the prologue. And Misty Island is, let's just say, it's a territory of evilness. Technically, that's basically how you put it, in a nutshell. And yeah. And each area has some scout flies that you need to collect.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
No shit, Daxter, no shit.
No, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Yeah, the whole 90 precursor orbs things is actually like a little bit too high. I don't know why Naughty Dog decided to price it that way, but whatever. But yeah, this is back when, back during the PlayStation 2 age, when, where gaming was a lot easier, where a lot of game creators, studios, publishers could create whatever they wanted to. You didn't need to worry about, censorship. You didn't need to worry about, remake and rehashing things. You had the ability to do whatever it is that you wanted to do. Game developers and game designers had the ability to create whatever it is they wanted to do. But now if you look at today's gaming, it's not quite as what it used to be. I mean, they pretty much are remaking The Last of Us. Why would you remake a game that came out back in what was it, the early 2012, 2013? Or 2014, whatever that E3 was. Why would you remake it like 5 or 6 years after? What's the point? There is no point. Clearly. And these things are lurkers, so do your best to not get killed. because you only have 3 lives. Or you have a whole entire heart piece, so you're dead if you don't, I mean, oh great, there's a gigantic seagull. Wonderful. Oh. Oh yeah, there's that one old lady who says, something about, something. Okay, I have to go back here. But yeah, I think probably next episode we'll probably get into, to doing, like, probably get into doing the Forbidden Temple. But yeah, Jak and Daxter was always, like, my favorite game to play back on the PlayStation 2. I mean, it was fun. It had a lot of interesting going for it. Yeah, there could have been, like, some cooler things that could have been better.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, you know, back during this day and age, you know, collecting... Everything was so simple back in the day. I mean, yeah, Call of Duty was... I mean, online multiplayer wasn't really a thing till much later in the late 2000s. But hey, you know, you got great games like these that were amazing for its time. And I still enjoy this game. I mean, I do. I just really wish, like, you know, that this game got brought over to PC. I mean, considering that, you know, that Sony pretty much is, like, I feel like they're on the decline. Mostly because it's like they've been doing, like, a lot of, like, not really quite impressive fan-pleasing decisions. Let's just put it that way. Alright. Take that, you bitch. Alright, so after this and the next one, I think I'll pretty much call it a video. 1. Take out you. 2. 3. 4. And number 5. Yeah.
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
Yeah, that joke does not fall well. I mean, I'm sure, you know, some gamers actually find that hilarious. I just strictly am.
Are you near the egg yet? See, just a little further.
What a weird-looking thing! I bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg. Oh my. I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
No!
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah! I'm not your mom. You see any feathers here?
Love at first sight. Ah. Listen, boys. I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
Alright, so I think it's a good time to call it a Prologue+Adventure episode. So, probably like the Prologue/first episode. So I'll see you guys next time, where we will continue with our next, what should I say here? Our next adventure. Alright, I'll just put it that, our next adventure. So, with that, I'd like to say so long. This is Anime Core 85. I'll see you guys next time for more Let's Play Jak and Daxter. You guys can follow me over on Facebook, as well as you can probably also join me on Discord if you guys want to. I am sorry I didn't make videos last week. I have been under.
All right, treasure.
I had been under pretty much a lot of well, let's see. First, this past weekend, I had an ear infection. Then I also woke up with a headache, and a whole bunch of other stuff went down. So I do apologize, folks. Plus, I was also working on trying to figure out what was going on with my my external hard drive, because one of them apparently decide not to work. And yeah, so pretty much I ended up just scrapping it, and I made a brand new intro and outro, so there you go. Alright, but yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Anime Core 85, and I'll see you guys next time. Be sure you guys hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon with all notifications enabled, because I will be uploading more videos coming in the future, so hopefully if there's nothing else that steps in my way, I can start doing more content, alright? So, this is Anime Core 85 again. See you guys next time. Take care.